Trouble keeping up with the Joneses? It's a coach. You're immersed in the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, Aaron Jones, no picnic a week ago. He's looking for another big game, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. With that, let's get up to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Standing by for the call from venerable Lambeau Field, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Snow and Lambeau, Coach, something about that combo that just works, like peanut butter and jelly. And we've got half a foot of the right stuff and still coming down here in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go, D.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Rodgers to throw. And Adams has it. Good play. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Let's go.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find the receiver for a first down pickup.
So from the 39 line, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 5 catches, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
That gives it 9 for the season. And I've been around the game long enough to know this. 10 is the benchmark number. All right, people want to get to there because that really signifies that you've had a year that you're and also gives you respect around the league.
And we'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, ran through all types of tackles, and put the defense back on its heels.
Here's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Mike, 44. 3 bucks.
They'll run on first down. Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Come on, D.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. He'll have it first the 40.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, but it led to a really nice game.
Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily.
It's caught inside the 20. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and they've had to quote it back to us, well, you know something? You execute really well.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
I got one.
On first down, it's Grant. Oh, he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner.
We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
They'd love to just strike it out with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after this game with the score.
And he gets this from the midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme, when you have a blocker on a defender, and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Working from the gun. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in his first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
The field position game, such an overlook. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10.
44. I'm trying to collect.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Below Nichols. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride. They go into every drive wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. That was really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put them on the ground.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they need to come up with something here on third down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
Coming up later tonight, Sunday. After a good punt, this offense will start with top field position inside the 10.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And they'll find some room to get this up to a big 13. 8 yards are to pick up, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Mike, second and 2. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got his target. That's more. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there. It's good enough to move the chains. Rodgers 6 of 10 in this first half. So he's got a first down here.
Check Zika.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Check. Focus, defense, focus.
On first down, Jones looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Here we go, all day, defense, all day, all day.
Throwing on second down, Rodgers is complete to Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Tariq Cohen and the rest of the offense heading back out there. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
You must be dreaming.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage you lost, again, if you expert.
They'll end up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike.
On first down, Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
At the 42-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to Adams. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. We've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Holding.
So let's see about the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 7 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they're holding him. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Khalil Mack, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way in. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd in there to get it. And that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 58 to Mike, 58.
Now Rodgers.
quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Green 18. Mike 58, right there. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Shotgun for Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Rodgers now going to go again. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Khalil Mack in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on third and long. To throw is Rodgers. Operating from the gun. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here comes Cohen. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Green 18.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still first down.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Zoom. Motion.
Now Rodgers from the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on third and long. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's out right at the 25. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Defense.
Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Rodgers to throw again. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up.
Rodgers now first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
44, Mike.
Rodgers now to throw. And Ben's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
First down.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
44 to Mike. 44.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen. Despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays out. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Kaiser to throw forward on 4th. They'll get this one to the Golden Donut. St. Brown. And brought down.
Here we go.
Inside the 25. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Set a tone.
Kaiser now to throw on 1st down. Pressure, and he's taken down. Big sack. Khalil Mack in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's battled up again at the line of scrimmage. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
3rd and long for Kaiser. He sets up the screen to Jones. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Motion. Blood.
4th down. Kaiser. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack. And the Bears will get the football back. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him. And then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Bears, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium.